EkkiThump and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion Galactic Survival. So, turns out we won't be raiding the alien outpost, I guess. I've first of all got to go around and do a whole lot of repair work on this ship. I'm just going to go and double check the food supply and make sure that's all holding together. Even though we apparently need corn now, I seem to remember. But it doesn't, it looks like this room... Yeah, we're still airtight. I can take my helmet off in here just fine. So that's good. We did actually take quite a bit of fire to these windows. Well, actually not that much. These windows look smashed to shit. They've actually only taken like 12% damage, most of them. But everything's buckled up. What exactly happened here? Okay, so once again, none of the windows got breached. But somehow I've lost 2 of the upper growth plots just for no reason. It's just randomly and one. No, okay, that one's still there. Thank God. And we've lost a bunch of the lower ones as well. What the fucking hell? And a bunch of plants, apparently. Or it's all just waiting to load up. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, yeah, so... Well, I'm going to be going around a lot with the repair cannon. So I guess if we're not going to raid the alien outpost, we're going to Ningwes, which was the next stop on our counterclockwise circuit of the entire solar system. We're also going to have to build ourselves a new SV. So let's have a look. Can we change what we're building in the factory at the moment? Because we were working on the advanced one. Or the more advanced one anyway. Let's see. Blueprints, factory. We were working on this Banshee and we were kind of getting there, but we're still a long way short on the Zascosium and the Arrestrum. Which one was this? This is the Banshee. We need something that ideally doesn't use a lot of that kind of material. So let's filter it down to small vessels and see what we've got. Sister of Mercy, definitely not. That also uses lots of Z and E. Striker is quite nice, but we have seen it before. What was this F-01 fighter? It's a possibility, I guess. This G... Oh, how much... We have got some Z&E plugged in already. 112, 112. How much have I also got in the storage bay? Let's see. If we look at... What's in the... What happened to the cockpit? Oh, it's in grouped, isn't it? Of course, the original cockpit got destroyed. Okay. False alarm. We did pick up some more. That's Zascosium. No, that's a Arrestrum, sorry. So we have enough Arrestrum and enough Zascosium, I guess. Let's, oh, we've got plenty of Zascosium as well, yeah. Okay, so we could go potentially for something that needs about 150. Let's see. So we could go for this G80. Let's go for the G80. Iron, copper. Oh, copper. Yeah, silicon. Neodymium. What about this one? We need a couple of hundred copper, a couple of hundred silicon. Zascosium Arrestrum, and we need to rustle up some plastic raw material from somewhere. Plastic raw material. We do have some of that. Right, we'll try that one. That can be our new small vehicle, and we'll see how that goes. Why are these suddenly subject to ridiculous amounts of popping? I don't know. Right, one thing I am going to do is go and move the cockpit back from... Jesus, I left it in the space lounge, didn't I? I'm going to go and put that back in the command tower. Jeez, it's actually hard, it's kind of hard to know what to work on first. I'll tell you one thing I'm definitely going to work on is this hunger meter. This is starting to drop quite low. At least the fridges completely survived the attack. I'm going to need to build well, what thrusters am I missing? So we lost up, down, and forward. So I need to put those back in somehow. We lost no grow lights. That's good. So up, down, and forward. That means we, if we can, need to build 3 more thruster regular M's. Which requires what exactly? Components for a... no, not components, devices. Ah, shit, oscillators. We have no oscillators at all. Which means the only way I'm going to be able to... Well, okay, I can just... Can I? No, I can't. So the only way to stop the ship is going to be to turn 180 degrees. I can take the strafing thruster, at least one of the strafing thrusters, and I can set it facing backwards. I can switch its direction. Okay, that's what we're going to have to do. So let's go and engineer some stuff. I think first of all we'll go and put the cockpit back where it's meant to be. We'll get into some friendlier orbit, friendly orbital space, and then we'll try and sort this shit out. Why is there no oxygen here? How many tanks am I missing? Does this space still work? Yeah, this does. Oh, look at that! The decorative radar survived. How nice. Alright, disassemble... No. Yes, disassemble. Return the intact block. I don't want to rebuild the cockpit. I just want to move it. Right, well, let's repair the windows in here at least. They did take a lot of damage. You know what would be really cool would be if there was some way to set the drone to autonomous mode and just tell it to go around the ship and repair stuff. That would be pretty funky, especially if you could just walk around the ship and just occasionally run into a drone that was like lasering away at something. Well, we won't be too fastidious about trying to fix everything right off the bat. Holy shit! We also lost the oxygen station that was in here. Is there still oxygen in here? There is. We've got the medical station. I think we've lost the clone chamber that was in here. Unless I put that in the side bay for some reason. Okay, cockpit block. Put that back in. Now, let's go outside and try and sort out the engines. Did we take any damage at all down here? These walls barely look scratched. Which is surprising, really, considering the amount of damage we apparently took to the engines, that none of these walls got scratched. Somehow. Didn't even lose the RCS unit. Okay, actually I can't get out this way, can I? Okay, so this bank of 5, that's our... They're the ones that propel backwards. So let me take this one. And we'll have that one go forwards this way. There we are. That should at least allow us to stop eventually. Do I have one block of combat steel somewhere that I can plug this hole with? Yes. I am retrospectively very glad I built this ship entirely out of combat steel, because God knows what it would have been like if we built this ship out of anything weaker. I mean, look at this block. It took about 1400 damage. This would have been gone. This one nearly blew up entirely as well. Like all these ones down here, this wall would have completely been vaporized if it had been anything less than combat steel. Pure combat steel. It's going to take me forever to fix all this shit. Okay, that should get us to Ningwes. Let's next, I guess, make sure we've actually got enough materials to build a small vehicle. Now, I don't reckon we're going to get any further use out of this somehow. So, why don't we break it down for components instead? Did we lose? Oh, we lost the bloody repair bay. Shit. The repair bay blew up. Okay, well, you know what? I can actually take all the components as whole. We'll chuck them in the factory. And I'll take a bit off the production time for the next small vehicle. Factory, blueprints, factory. Should have put some of this stuff away first, really. In fact, I suppose I might as well put some crap in storage. Let's see, oxygen and fuel and steel plates I kind of need to hang on to. But those things, they can go into storage for now. Just that. Oh, these blocks, they can go back in as well. I don't think I even own this. No, I don't own this anymore. It's been decored, so I'm now getting components instead of. Oh, who cares about? Oh, actually, I'll take the spoiled food just in case. So I'm now getting components instead of whole devices. Alright, that's everything salvaged. So, let's have a look in the factory and see how much we can put in from that lot. Nanotubes, no go. This rocket launcher can go in. No steel plates or components, we know. Electronics can go in. It likes fibre and motors. Doesn't want capacitors. Doesn't need any more neodymium by a long shot. I have some of those though. Factory, some energy matrices. Yep. A couple more motors. So we need to get about 150 copper now, and about 150 silicon actually, roughly speaking. Okay. Just produce me some bars of that stuff then. Silicon as well, which we are nearly out of. Fuck. That's going to be a problem. Gonna have to find a silicon asteroid. What do we have that we could try feeding into the machine? Particularly looking for things that might have silicon in them. Doors we could try. And elevators. Ooh, window locks should have some silicon in them. Yep, lights, they should have glass in them. Computers should definitely have a bit of silicon in them. I don't think auto minor cores really have anything in them. What's here? What about this repair bay? This base placeable repair bay that we never got to use. That I need to put down upstairs actually. Okay. What can go in? Yep. Yep. That's a big yup. That's all the silicon we need, so all we need now is the copper. Computers likes those. Repair bay. He'll have a repair bay. That right. Actually, all I really need at this point is, apart from the 70 copper or so, I need to find some plastic raw material. There we are. Okay. Let's pop that in there. Feed in some copper. There we go. Start production on the G80, which is I can't remember where I got this blueprint from. I'll put a link in the description. I'm pretty sure I downloaded this last season initially, while I was trying to find one that I liked, and I couldn't afford this one, or I didn't have the level for it, or something. But we'll get to try it out now. So I'll rediscover where it is in the workshop and put a link to it in the description. Right, we've got 20 minutes to kill, so let's kill it getting ourselves to Ningguez. Well, actually, let's do shutter doors. I'm sure I had a couple of shutter doors laying around. Let me just see it. Let's go through these cargo boxes and just see if we can find those doors again. Oh, I've got one. Okay, I need to get another one. I have no idea how big they were supposed to be. I believe it was something with a 9 in it. Was it? Ten by 5? No, 9 by 5? There we are, 9 by 5. Need one more of those. Oh, and I need more oxygen crap for this room and another CV placeable repair bay, of course, as well. Let's see, rep air bay. Placeable in CV. Needs Zascosium alloy. Yeah, no way I'm doing that. So I might as well just put the combat steel in the floor for now. Okay, I've got some combat steel somewhere. Where is it? Combat steel blocks. These airtight? I think they're all airtight, aren't they? Okay, we'll just mark the place where the repair base should be for now. So we know where to put it later when we have got the materials to make it again. Or when we find another one. In the meantime... O2 stuff. 2 large O2 tanks. And a ventilator. So we can refill, we can put this room back on the oxygen grid. To do that, we're also going to need another hangar bay door. So hangar door, ventilator, double tank. Hangar door goes over there. We done with that yet? Oh, of course we are. What was it? It's 9 by 5. Okay, that's the advanced constructor. got... Do we need anything else? Don't think I need to build anything else, do I? Well, obviously we need to replace all the guns and stuff, but I don't think I have the materials for that. Anything else? No, I think we're all good to go. Oh, elevators. That's what I was thinking of. Elevators for that bit, but they are in the cargo boxes. No, they're not. I fed them all into the factory. I do need to make more elevators. And I should probably get some more oxygen out. And refill the new tanks we've added on. Right, how many grow plots am I missing? That's the next question. How many grow plots? We're missing 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I'm going to make 7 of them, where are they? Growing plots, steel. Looks like I might get away with... Oh no, I won't. I've only got a few plant fibers. Well, we'll see. It's nutrient solution that I'm missing. Nutrient solution. Stone dust, purified water, spoiled food. Oh god. Right, during that brief interlude while that produces nutrient solution, I'm going to make the jump to Ningwes, I think. Doesn't make a great deal of difference. I'm a bit nervous about hanging around in this system, to be perfectly honest. Oh my god, look at the core. The core actually took damage. Don't disassemble the core. Repair the core. Okay. So, we can actually go to Masperon. Do we think we're ready for Masperon? I'm going to go to Masperon. Fuck it. This would be our eventual target. So we'll just go and have a look around and see if we can handle it. Masperon is the location of basically the end game of the game. It's also, I believe, the place where you can get both Zascosium and Erestrum. I may be wrong. We'll soon find out. So, yeah, okay, that's work. The brake arrangement's working. We can't strafe, at least we can only strafe in one direction, but, and we can't go up or down. but we do have brakes at least. Very slow brakes. So eventually I'm going to be able to stop this fucking thing and get out of the cockpit. Can't strafe, but we can turn. We've still got the LCS. So, what do we have here? We have Zascosium asteroids. Good. As long as there's a restrum on one or both of those planets, we'll be able to build anything we want, basically. How are we getting on with that nutrient solution? Got that, good. Give me 7 of these. Apparently we're still moving at 5.5 meters per second for some reason. Okay, I think we are going to have an issue where if I actually turn while the ship is in motion, because it changes the direction of the momentum, the ship can't brake. It can only brake if I'm moving a direct straight line. It can only brake completely if I'm moving a direct straight line. It just seems slightly stupid that I can't get out of the cockpit while the ship is like crawling forward at 4 meters per second. But there you go. I think the only way I can cure that is to accelerate to the speed limit, going directly forward, and then not turn, then wait for the ship to decelerate to 0 again. At least I hope that's going to work. God damn, I need to get some more thrusters built so I've got brakes in every direction. Okay, so still slowing down for the moment. No, we've still got about half a meter per second of momentum in a different direction. Great. Really good. So I've got to try and figure out which way I'm supposed to be braking now. Okay, well, for now, we're not going to worry about it. I've just quickly save and loaded, and that kills the momentum on the ship. So I guess we're just not going to move for a little while. So now that we're here, I should be able to go and put my grow plots back in place and get the farm back up to full strength again. I can also go and stick these elevators in the shuttle deck. 2, 3. Right, now I can get some spare. What am I missing exactly? 5 tomatoes, 6 durians, a wheat. If I can go and buy some corn from the space station as well once I've got the SV. Durians, wheat, tomatoes. There we are, and wheat. So, farm deck back in full operation. Now I'm kind of stuck till I get the SV, so I guess I'll just repair some windows while I wait. There we go. Didn't take long. Right, let's go and deploy it in the shuttle deck. And let me turn the thrusters off. Conserve a bit of energy from the main CV. Right, here we are, completed G80. It's quite sizable. Might have to deploy it sideways. I'm not even sure it fits in if we go long ways. Hope it'll actually fit out the door. Right, what have we got? Oh, we've got railguns. Good, we like railguns. I'm not quite sure why it's got 2 railguns and 2 Gatling guns. What kind of rocket launchers are these? Just basic rocket launchers, okay. Right, oh, am I carrying any fuel? I'm not. I do have some fuel somewhere. Did I put it all in storage? Devices. Guess we can take some fusion cells. I am going to need some weapons, some ammo for it as well, though. So we've got 2 Gatling guns, 2 rail guns, 2 rocket launchers. So we need 15mm bullets, railgun bullets, 130mm MSLs. Right, railgun bullets we can't make because we don't have sathium. Are you kidding me? I need sathium for these. Holy shit. God's sake. 15mm bullets I can make, so let's make some of those. And I believe I can still make some more 130s. Yeah. Did we have sathium asteroids in this system? We did not. Copper, cobalt, promethium, iron and zascosium. Need to find some sathium so I can make some railgun bullets for this thing then. I wonder actually, because I'm not going to need these passenger seats at all. I wonder if I could take those out and put a short hop warp setup in here so I can go and look for a sathium asteroid someplace else. Holy shit, can I get out of the door please? Let's see, I'm not imagining it. There was a sort of short hop SV equipable warp system in game. Did I ever bother to unlock it? Probably not. Short range warp drive, energy matrix, steel plate, nanotubes, cobalt alloy. 15 AU limit. How big is it? It's 3 by 2 by 5. I can probably fit that in. Let's build one if I can. I have one of those and one of these. We can use some of our pentaxid stores to jump around in the small vehicle. Right, before we do that though, we might as well go and pay a visit to the trading station and see if we can find some corn sprouts. Or some corn that I can turn into sprouts, either works. This is going to be so tricky getting this in and out of the thing. Just about squeeze it out if I do it sideways. Can't I? Maybe? What do you mean bleep bleep bleep? What's going on? I might need to remodel the hangar bay. Jesus, I was not expecting ever to be flying an SV this big, if I'm honest. Does it fit in if I go this way? Let's try. Yeah, it fits in, I suppose. We just got to be very careful. There's not a lot of margin for error. Okay, well, it does look cool though, doesn't it? I have to say, props for that at least. Whoever it was that designed this, I promise I'll give you credit in the description. Alright, that's my G80. Now, where's the trade station? Let's head over to that. TSO Masperon. Well, we better waypoint the, not the G80. Hold on. Oh yeah, right. I've got to leave the power on always or we'll lose oxygen. God damn it, this thing is so big. Just squeeze by there. Yeah. Right, let's try and find a farm shop. What do you sell? You don't sell Sathium, and you're not selling anything else I want particularly. You do sell magnesium powder though. Okay. We'll just go around a couple of places and see what they've got. Market Cafe. No. Upstairs. You a trader? No. You're just playing your Game Boy. Okay, that's the office, I guess. Teleporter down to the planet. Also, we could actually have gone down to the planet. It would have been suicidal because we would have had only our motorbike to travel around on down there. But we could have done it. Are you a trader or are you just hanging around back here? No, just hanging around. That's MA. Oh, I've already spoken to the guys on this side. Interweb. Do you sell railgun bullets by any chance? No. Down. Crew quarters, arboretum, servant. Arboretum? Arboretum might be what we want. Yeah, if there's a trader here, is there? No. This isn't even water, this is just paint. This floor is just painted blue. Servant Corp. Still not what I want. Medical Corp. Not what I want. God damn it, there's everything except a bloody farm trader on this station. Ooh. Can't access the. Oh, can't access that for some reason. Let's try and find our way back upstairs. We can take the teleporter and jump down to the planet's surface trading station. Easier said than done, apparently. Because there might be a farm trader down on the planet's surface if there's not one in space. Right, well, there is magnesium on this planet's surface. There's a restrum. And I believe there was zascosium in space, wasn't there? No, a restrum in here as well. Zascosium asteroids and a restrum on the planet's surface. Wait a minute, what was that star? Trading outpost. I bet there's a farm shop at the trading outpost. Maybe we could head there at some point. Right, so you're the cafe, aren't you? Oh, hello, what's this? We can actually buy crew for our ship. Come on, we've got to do this, haven't we? Got to buy a crewmate for our ship. Yeah, we'll take a couple of people. Why not? Weapons and commodities. What do you got? Anything interesting? Not really. Again, magnesium powder though. Eats and drinks. Is that it? Come on, there's got to be more shops than that, surely. Got the guy selling people, and we've got a cafe. Well, not even a cafe, really. What a rubbish trading station. I can't believe it takes this many people to man a trading station with 2 shops. Oh well. We might as well head back over to the CV then. Yeah, that's literally it. It's Pax Purgatory and Bertram's Weapons and Commodities. They're the only shops in this. Oh, is there a guy here? Do you sell anything? Oh, you're just a cafe. Okay, there's 2 shops and a cafe. And this guy is just the security station. I don't think he sells anything. He sells nothing. Okay, well, we looked for some corn. We couldn't find anywhere that sells any. Hopefully we'll find some. But, well, that's about it for this episode. But before we go, obviously we're going to go back to our CV and see if these crew members we bought actually like move around and stuff. Right, yeah, so just before we go, let's nip up to the cockpit and put these guys down. What to do with them? Oh shit, yeah. There's actually a guy here. Wow. Look at the modelling on those jeans as well. Hello. That's yeah. So, welcome to the crew. Don't mind the mess. Nothing bad happened. I guess your job is to stare wistfully out the window at this gun, and you just keep an eye on that space over there, just in case anything happens to the gun that I don't have. All right. Excellent. Apparently we've picked up a couple of random crew members. I kind of wish they were in something a little bit spacier. I wish I could like give them a uniform. They didn't just look like just 2 random dudes who've just grabbed off the street and told to just look at this console. Just like, see, keep an eye on this console, and if anything on it is ever not blue, you let me know and I'll deal with it. Those are your orders. Be vigilant, spacefarer. Right. Well, I guess that does it for another episode of Empyrion. So, alright, we survived the great disaster. We've got to do something about our thrusters. We've got to find a way of getting sathium so I can make some railgun bullets. I guess we'll find some somewhere. In fact, we could go back to the... Well, we couldn't... We can go back to the alien outpost and get some sathium. We can't do it with the SV jump. But we can do it. And we've got to find some corn. But that's all still to come. For now, I've been EkkiThump, and this has been Let's Play Empyrion Galactic Survival. Do hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more gameplay of this game. And I'll see you next time.